In this video, we're gonna talk about the 3 non-negotiables you need to have when trying to get to scale to a top level leader. If you don't have those 3 skills, no matter how intelligent you are or how good your business model is, it's just guaranteed you're gonna stay broke. So we're gonna start off with the first one, which is actually pretty much talked about usually, your ability to discipline yourself. Now, what does this actually mean? It means to have control over your thoughts. So we're all humans, we all have sometimes thoughts like that get us a bit out of our program, like let's have a cheat meal, or let's skip the gym today, or skip work today and go out and party and stuff like this. Well, it's normal to have this kind of thoughts. Now, disciplining yourself comes down to how you respond to these kind of thoughts. So you have to find the great balance where you can actually enjoy life and also keep being taken seriously by other people and not perceived like just a crazy workaholic person, but at the same time keeping track and keep everything like in place, your schedule and your progress. I think it's obvious how this thing can increase productivity like in your day-to-day life. The thing is, like, in terms of when we're talking about a leader, disciplining yourself actually means a lot when it comes to how other people perceive you and how much you can affect other people and being taken seriously, either to clients or to your staff, like actual employees. Just to give you an example of how this works, just imagine you sign up to a gym for personal training, and like you go there and the person that is gonna be taking care of you is like, don't take me wrong, I'm gonna use this word, is a fat person, and he seems like he's not committed at all. He's probably eating while you're exercising and stuff like this. Are you gonna take this person seriously? Are you gonna trust this person for what they're telling you to do? Obviously not. So what disciplining yourself actually does when it comes down to being a leader, it is just first-hand proof for all the people you're surrounded by that you keep your word, and like if you can obey your own advice and keep yourself in track, this means that it is non-negotiable for them to do it as well. Down to the second skill that not many people talk about, and now down to the second thing that not many people talk about, but in my mind, I actually have it like the thing that separates a business person from an employee when it comes down to mindset is being flexible. As simple as it sounds, being flexible must be the top skill needed when deciding to get into business, because like when you're an employee, you just know that whatever might happen, you just go there every day. You go at 9 o'clock, go back home at 5 o'clock, and in the meantime you just have 1, 2, 3 certain tasks that you need to get done. When you're an entrepreneur, there is no such a thing. Like, I'm gonna give you another example on this. When COVID started, and like most of the like local businesses had to stay shut down for years, nobody could ever have expected something like this, and this is where flexibility is needed. Einstein was saying that the measure of intelligence of a person is their ability to change. So in this situation, for example, in the COVID pandemic, the people who actually made their businesses survive and even thrive were not the ones who just started crying about it, but the ones who thought like in stoicism and had the mindset of, all right, this was unexpected, it happened now, I have to see how I react to it and how I deal with it in the best way possible. They view things as opportunities. Now, a metaphor that a person that I really admire uses to describe this, like this skill, is the trees that don't bend where the wind goes end up breaking. So the only thing, when you're planning something and organizing something, the only thing that you can be 100% sure about is that nothing is gonna go perfectly. This is just how business and life is. You can just never predict everything, and that is normal. What matters is the way you react when something doesn't go as planned. Now, the third thing is something that I realized when I started working as first as an editor, then as a setter, and generally in all the roles that I had to have someone over me, just giving me orders. So the third thing is clarity. What a good leader needs to do in order to be sure that his team is gonna bring the best results possible is as simple as being clear. I can remember times when people who were over me would say something just like, yeah, just edit this video, yeah, just make it sorted, just call these people, just use this app. You have to keep in mind that the people under you do not have your experience and cannot get in your mind to understand exactly what you mean. What you as a leader need to keep in mind on the other side is that you should not care about having an ego, but about getting results. And the way to get results is making sure that you break down every single detail when delegating activities, so you make sure that even a 5-year-old could understand the orders and what exactly needs to be done. So clarity, when you give very specific and clear orders, brings to conviction, conviction breeds to action, and action, when taken correctly, breeds to results. And this is your goal, your ultimate goal as a leader. These are the 3 skills that you need to have in order to be the kind of leader that brings the most results possible in every situation. People who achieve many things in life and in business are not people who are lucky or bad things never happen to them. What they do is, 1, they can control themselves. 2, when they can't control the situation and other factors, external factors, they can control how they react to it, so they're flexible. And 3, they can control other people's actions by giving clear orders. And by these 3 rules, they just never lose. It's really as simple as that. Take care.